Look at these two people. Same gym, same workout plan, same nutrition, same sleep schedule. 6 months later, one person looks like they stepped out of a superhero movie. The other, barely any change. And here's what completely blew my mind when I dove into the research. This has almost nothing to do with how hard they trained. This is about something written into their cells before they were even born. Your body is running code, genetic code. And some people hit the jackpot without even knowing it. But before you quit the gym forever, there's actually something you can do about this. And the solution? It's way more interesting than you think. So, I started digging through every study I could find on muscle genetics. And what I discovered is actually wild. In study after study, scientists found that some people gain up to 50% more muscle than others doing the exact same training program. It all comes down to your DNA. And there are specific genes that basically determine whether you're playing on easy mode or legendary difficulty. Let me show you the big ones. First up, a CTN3. Scientists call this the speed gene. This gene controls your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones that grow big and generate explosive power. Here's the crazy part. About 18% of people are completely missing this gene. If you have two working copies, one from each parent, your muscles are literally built for power and size. 139. If both copies are missing, your body is wired differently from the start. Almost every elite sprinter and power athlete has at least one copy. And this is just the beginning. The second gene is called myostatin. This is your body's muscle limiter. Myostatin is a protein that tells your muscles, okay, that's enough, stop growing. Think of it like a governor on a car engine. It caps your potential. Some cows have a genetic mutation that turns off completely. And look at the results. They're absolutely jacked, like cartoon-level muscular. Now, most of us don't have that mutation. But here's what researchers found. The amount of myostatin your body naturally produces varies by up to 300% from person to person. So, if you're on the high end, your body is constantly slamming the brakes on muscle growth. If you're on the low end, you're in muscle-building beast mode and you didn't even know it. And myostatin is just one factor. You've also got satellite cells, testosterone receptor sensitivity. And that's before we even start talking about bone structure, tendon attachment points, and limb length ratios. Basically, building muscle is like a video game where everyone got randomly assigned different starting stats. Some people rolled a good stats, some people didn't. So, here's my question. Are you team easy mode or team legendary difficulty? Let me know in the comments. Let's see what most people here are dealing with. And look, if you're watching this thinking, great. So, I lost the genetic lottery and I'm screwed. I totally understand that feeling. But here's the truth that changed everything for me when I learned about this research. Genetics loads the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger. Because there's this whole other layer to genetics called epigenetics. And this is where things get really hopeful. Your genes aren't just fixed code that you're stuck with forever. They have switches, and what you do, how you train, what you eat, how you sleep can actually flip those switches on and off. Studies show that resistance training literally changes which genes are active in your muscles. You start producing different proteins, activating different pathways. You're reprogramming your biology at the cellular level. Remember myostatin, that muscle brake I mentioned? Resistance training actually reduces myostatin signaling. You're working around your genetics. So even if you were born with high myostatin, you can turn down the brake through training. I dove deep into the research on what actually works if you're not genetically gifted. And 3 things came up over and over. Number 1, progressive overload. But you have to be smarter about it. If you're a low responder, your muscles need a reason to grow. They won't just grow from showing up. That means actually tracking your lifts, adding weight or reps every single week, making your muscles genuinely struggle. Number 2, protein timing and amount. High responders can be kind of lazy with nutrition and still grow. Low responders, you need to optimize everything. Research shows that getting around 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight spread throughout the day maximizes muscle protein synthesis even if you're genetically disadvantaged. And number 3, this one is absolutely critical: sleep and recovery. Turns out growth hormone and testosterone, the hormones that drive muscle growth, are primarily released during deep sleep. The studies are clear. 7 to 10 hours, non-negotiable if you want to maximize your genetic potential. But here's what I think is the most important takeaway from all this research. Comparing yourself to someone with completely different genetics is like comparing your Honda to someone's Ferrari and getting mad that they accelerate faster. You have a different vehicle. That doesn't mean you can't reach your destination.